Sheffrin. There is only one new, no, not even new rule. There's only one thing that I want brought in, or rather, brought back. Make it happen. So these are apparent new changes coming in to your boy right here. So let's bring this in. So let's do some reading, shall we? So UEFA are discussing possible changes in the Champions League. So let's go one by one. So first off, no extra time, straight penalties instead. No extra time. You know, I sort of like that. Now, think about this though, so for people who have like the second leg at home, you get like an extra 30 minutes to now say what's up. But if it's like 90 minutes first leg, 90 minutes second leg, if it doesn't happen, we go to pens, I think that is fair. You know what's thinking about it right now? I like that. I'm a fan of less goals because if you think it's fair. Now people say, well, the advantage, because think about this. Because when you had the away goal, it was like, oh yeah, I still have the away goal at least for those extra 30 minutes. And like for the home team, okay, I've got extra 30 minutes, but I also have the away goal power for another extra 30 minutes. But once you now remove the away goal, it's all the advantage for the home team of like, oh, we now have an even extra 30 minutes as well at the crib, and the away team, you have no away goal advantage. So for me, I'm actually cool with that. And I think what this now does is, so you've like an hour and a half. No, this 180 minutes. So you've got pretty much 180 minutes to put the ball inside the fishnets more times than your opponents. So like, because first of all, I'm like old school, traditionalist, you need extra time because you need that extra drama. I'm like, you know what, let's just get, we gave you 90 minutes in the first leg, another 90 minutes in the second leg. We still don't have a winner. All right, let's just deal with this at penalties. And I think that urgency is clear. So I'm actually cool with that. I'm actually cool with taking that to penalties. So teams who finish top 8 in the league phase will play the second leg at home in the quarterfinal, semi-final. So we discussed this earlier on. And so shout out to the NBA playoffs that are now currently going on right now. Come on, you magic. It's so simple. So second leg at home, because the fact that it wasn't already done already is stupid, because people were actually messaging me, say, wait, how come Barca don't have the second leg at home for these games when they finished much higher up? Because this is what should really happen. And it's obvious. You've got 30 teams in the league. First 16 go through. There are no playoffs. First 16 go through. First place 16th, second place 15th, third place 14th, and you just keep on going away. So where there's a chance if the first and second team win all their games, the first and second team meet each other in the final. That is how it should be. That's what happens in the NBA playoffs that works supremely well, and it makes so much logical sense. The way that the Champions League is now based right now with the teams in the league phase, it is so obvious for first 16 go through. Now, let's say what's up. Why are we seeing 9 to 24 in a freaking playoff? Where, similar to what you were doing in terms of, I came third in the Champions League group and you're rewarding failure. That playoff group, you're rewarding failure. If you come 23rd, you shouldn't be rewarded with a freaking playoff. If you cannot come in the first 16 teams, if you can't come at least 16th, you don't deserve to be going through. If you come 17th, you do not deserve to be going through. Now, look at where PSG finished, and look at where they're in the UCL semis. But I don't give a damn. That's just dumb. So what should happen is, if I finish first, I should pretty much have every single game, second round, quarterfinal, semi-final, I should have home advantage. If I finish first. Second, okay, it depends, like third, but specifically if I finish first. Because what people what I find so crazy is how you didn't figure this out to begin with. Guys, remember when we were having hangouts? This is just us, just regular football guys from the road. Regular football guys on the road. We were saying that, hang on. So if you finish first, second, what is your advantage of finishing first? And when we saw how things played out, it was like, so no, there is no real advantage of finishing first. Because the obvious advantage of finishing first is no, throughout the knockouts, we get the second leg at home. So basically, for first and second, yeah, you get the second leg at home. It's so how that wasn't already done is crazy, and this just shows you that with all of these guys who I'm sure are paid crazy amounts of money, you couldn't figure out how to make the knockouts work where people finish first and second and actually gain a benefit in the knockouts. You could not figure that out. Why don't you have it be the first 16 go freaking through and then first place 16th with first having the home game in the second? Like, it's so obvious that I couldn't believe that people who are paid far more than all of us on the hangouts haven't figured this out. That's crazy. This is the one. No teams. Let me bring it. So no teams from the same country to play each other before the quarterfinals. I mean, that's like a smaller one, yeah, cool. I think that makes sense because the whole idea of the Champions League is you don't want the same teams from the same country facing each other because that negates what the whole point of the Champions League is, which is that this is different leagues against different leagues. I mean, if you can find a way to see, if you could do that for like, you can't face the same team you can't face the same. You can't face a team that's in the same league as you throughout the knockouts. That'd be great. If you could figure that out, that'd be great. But I think this is the next best thing. So this is fine. So I think the one that 100% I'm with is obviously the second one, which is that the home tie. Like, if you finish within the top 8, you play the second leg at home, which is so freaking obvious how you did not have that. Extra time, I suppose that's cool. The whole extra time thing is, sure, no extra time, straight to penalties is cool, but guys, screw all that. Screw all that. Screw all that. Why is the Champions League special? What makes the Champions League special? It's teams. It's the best against the best players in Europe, or rather the world, because the players in the world come to congregate into Europe. The best against the best players, the best managers against the best managers. It's the song, champions. But what makes the Champions League unique? You see, this is what we learned in business studies. There's a thing called USP. It's a unique selling point. So that is, what is it about this product that makes it original, that sets itself apart from everything else? So what is the Champions League's USP? It's the away goal. It's the away goal. That is what makes it special. It's what makes it special. What makes the Champions League special is the away goal and the amount of drama that I have with the away goal, because that is just what made it unique. So whether you watch like a Coppa Italia, an FA Cup, or a Coppa del Rey, okay, but once you brought in that whole away goal where, okay, the home team, you have the advantage of whatever happens in the first leg, the second leg is in your stadium with your fans in a pitch you know. But for the away team, the advantage they have is each goal is ×2. So the thing that just baffles me is why take something that has brought so much amazing drama over the years. Guys, we were all watching as we saw that receding hair match as Lucas Moura score that goal that won them the game. You see, if they brought this whole stupid rule where no away goals, okay, we go into freaking extra time. Okay, extra time and maybe penalties, blah. But the fact that that goal was the winning goal, because the beauty about football, or the beauty about just entertainment, is jeopardy. Jeopardy is the same reason why the golden goal is freaking amazing. Guys, we've all played football before. When it's getting dark and maybe guys need to go, what do we always say? Next goal wins. Next goal wins. So the golden goal was an amazing thing of anybody can be a hero. Whoever scores wins the game. Not you push your team ahead, you win the game. So the whole thing of the away goal rule was, it was high jeopardy. Because that team that's playing from away knows that, bro, every goal we score can mean something. And what was the beauty of the away goal? At a point, this doesn't go to penalties. So the scoreline can reach a point where there is going to be a winner and we will no longer go to penalties. So what does that do? It forces the issue of that team that has to now try to now score to really win the game. Not to get back in the game, to win the game. Because what should I have is, no, there has to be a winner. There has to be a winner now. So, and my thing is, we were robbed of that moment with Rodrigo. Because obviously, like, Benzema scored the penalty, but imagine if we still had the away goal and Rodrigo's crazy injury time goal was the winning goal. Imagine how much even more drama that would have added. And bro, you already saw what my reaction was. If the away goal existed and Rodrigo's goal was the away goal that won the game, bro, I'd have flown through to the ceiling. I would have literally levitated through the ceiling, 100%. I'd have levitated through the damn ceiling. So it has to come back. And I don't know what needs to happen. Maybe you guys need to share this video or show it to Shefferin. Bring back the away goal, because that is what makes the Champions League special. That is the Champions League's USP. That is what makes the Champions League unique. And this is about high jeopardy. This is about high risk. Now, what people will say, and this is the flip side that people have said. So you have the away goal, but the team that's playing away has potentially an extra 30 minutes to now say what's up. But now, okay, let me deal with that. So you have an extra 30 minutes of the away goal, but that team is still playing at home. This is still your crib, and this is still of you playing within your fans. So there's still advantage both ways of the team that has the power of the away goal and the team that's playing in their stadium on a pitch that they know in front of their own fans. But if we're not saying that, we're now scrapping extra time and we're going straight to penalties, that's even better. So fine, take away extra time. Let's go straight to penalties, and that even adds way more urgency. And you know what? It makes the games far more entertaining. It will make the games far more entertaining. So that's my thing. Bring back that away goal rule, man, because that is what makes football beautiful and freaking amazing, man. Come on, bro.